Thursday afternoon, and you know what that means. It's time for Randomminity with the Random Kristian Show. Today, the Random Kristian Show is interviewing comedian John Wessling. The Random Kristian Show is brought to you by Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena, a unique blended salsa loaded with cilantro and just the right amount of heat. Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena is available in stores across Northern California, Colorado, Nevada, and Southern Oregon. To find a store near you, just visit mrsafamous.com. The Random Kristian Show is proudly supported by The Advisor. The Advisor is a Facebook group created by Colonel James Nilbrotis, composed of multi-talents such as actors, directors, artists, writers, and more. If you fall into this category, contact them on Facebook at The Advisor. The Random Kristian Show can now be seen on the Good Wives Network, TV for women, by women. The Good Wives Network is streaming now over on Roku, Android TV, and Amazon TV. Intro music provided by the Dead Campers. Check them out on Spotify and at deadcampers.com. Next week, the Random Kristian Show has big news with actor Bishop Stevens. My name is Andy, and now here's your host, Kristian Random.
Hey! Well,
We made it.
Yep. I know.
No, we made it. I'm shocked.
It's been a sloppy start, but we're running strong towards the finish line, Coach. And
we're getting there. Yeah, we started the race.
Yes, we have. Welcome to the show. It is Tuesday. It is 4-ish
Somewhere,
time, and 2-ish where Andy is, and 5-ish and 9-ish and kitty catish.
She always climbs right when we start. When we start the podcast, she always.
It's a cat. It knows how to be annoying.
Right.
It's just what cats do.
Yeah.
They're like, it's all about me, and you're not paying attention to me. And so there it is. One random black cat and one random Andrew. I am not Andrew. I am Kristian, but
no.
For all intensive purposes, I'll be playing the role of Andy today. And
Dos Andys.
That's right. We are the Dos Andys. Welcome. That was a horrible Hispanic.
Yeah, it was. Now I need to create a logo for the Dos Andys show.
And what was I had like a German.
I don't know where that came from.
No, I really don't either.
Yeah,
it came from way in here somewhere, from years of abuse of that. So welcome to it. I am Kristian. That is Andy, and as always, the cat that likes to pop in every now and then. We're very excited today. Not only do we get to have our wonderful guest John Wessling, comedian extraordinaire, on, but we are debuting a new segment with our sponsor. And let's get our official graphics up here.
Ding.
Look, there it is. Ding, 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 ding. Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena. That's right. Mrs. A is going to be with us, exposing her random recipes. That did not sound right after I said that.
No, that was awful. That was the worst possible way to intro that segment.
That was just horrible.
For all of our listeners who have gone to mrsafamous.com, they know that it's not just about her salsa. She has tons of recipes on there.
Yes.
And she is going to be sharing one of her recipes today. So,
except this one is not in the recipe book.
This one isn't, but so it's a spanking brand new recipe from Mrs. A. And I think we need to go to where the magic happens. I think we need to hook into the kitchen.
We will be bringing that here just shortly, real quickly.
Right. No,
I wanted to remind everybody about our donation that is going on through Facebook right now, which is for this book right here. It's for Run to Stop It, which is for stopping sex and human trafficking. But our last week's guest, Jimmy Bratcher, the Rev Jimmy Bratcher, who's actually performing right now out in prison and preaching the gospel. He signed this book, Far Enough, which is the title of his latest release, which is still really, really big on the charts right now. but he's signed. There it is. He's signed it right there. And then with the book, you get, that's right,
The
the CD as well. And then there's a link in there for all sorts of unreleased and special songs that he's written and whatnot. It's all in there. So we're asking people to donate to the Facebook page for Run to Stop It, which in turn you will be entered in a chance to win this and maybe a T-shirt. Here, one of these.
Yeah, we'll throw in a random Christian show.
Yeah, T-shirt or a hat. I got hats.
Right.
Yeah, I had.
We're gonna keep
that
it.
Wasn't right. There
We're gonna keep the prize random.
Oh, Andy's playing from home.
We'll stay on brand. Come on.
That's right. So anyway, yeah, we got that going on. Just wanted to remind people about that. So go to our Facebook page, or just go to the website, and you can link in from there, which is therandomchristianshow.com, and find us there. Just hit us up on Google. It'll take you right wherever you need to go. But yes, we've got Mrs. A and her famous salsa buena. By the way, Mr. Doss.
Yes.
And hot tamale peeps, but I think we're gonna save those for next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
no, definitely.
Or maybe at the end of the show, we'll see.
Yeah.
He was trying to go easy on me because he's got other torturous things planned for me and you.
That's great. I can't wait. I can't wait.
He's getting Andy a tarantula. A tarantula made into jerky.
If it's crispy like the worm was, that sounded so awful. Going in, man. That
like
sounded
these?
Terrible. You still have them at your desk?
They're still on my desk. Well, I want to call the people and see if they'll come on the show and talk about their stuff.
That's not a bad idea.
They've got a bunch of really crazy.
That would be a great show. Yeah.
Things. So anyway, and yeah.
Yeah.
And I told you about my stepson, right?
Yes.
Just real quickly. Yeah. He just shoved it right in his mouth. He's like, it's kind of gross, but it's not bad. I'm like,
he's young. He doesn't know any better.
No. He's just very mellow like that. And he's like, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, so, anyway, but yes. So, new segment time.
Ding, ding.
There we go. New segment time. Let's introduce the very famous, the very wonderful Mrs. A. There she is right there. Leah, how you doing?
I'm doing great. And you're right. This is where the magic happens.
It is. It really is.
There are so many adults that want to move in with us and just be our children.
Right.
Everybody. Yeah. Ralph calls it Mrs. A's Airbnb. Yeah. Resort. Yeah.
And well, especially now you got the pool all finished out there and everything.
Yeah. And as you can see, I love my kitchen. I love it.
Yeah.
So.
It's beautiful kitchen. Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. So, and now this is a recipe that you don't. Oh, wait. We have a graphic for this, don't we, Andy?
Ding. Oh, it goes right over your face, though, Kristian.
Well,
here, let's do the.
There could be worse things.
Can we go side by side? No, that makes it even worse.
That covers her face.
All right, so
That's okay.
Let's.
Andy, is that the recipe or just what we're making today?
We don't have the recipe up yet. We're going to put the recipe on our website.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
and then if anybody wants to grab a pencil and a piece of paper, they can write down as I go.
Yeah,
you could do that too.
Or just hit us up and we will get it sent to you.
Absolutely.
Excuse me. Okay, so this is Leah Aguayo, the Mrs. A of Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena, and which, if nobody hasn't seen it yet, the Bacon Whisperer Tony Adams has been sampling her salsas as well. And there he is right there. And what? My pastor got me spontaneous combustion ghost pepper popcorn. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's just horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, she has volunteered to come on and do a little cooking segment and show us how to make some of these delicious recipes. And these are amazingly fast, quick, and easy.
So easy.
Yeah, super easy. You've simplified them. There's not a whole lot of some idiot like me could basically make this, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
So thank you for agreeing that I'm an idiot. I appreciate that.
Not that you're an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. We can agree. We can all agree. I think.
We can all agree to agree. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, Leah, why don't you just go and
so before
we'll
I start
commentate on the side here.
Yeah.
So before I start the recipe, every time I talk with Kristian, it takes me back a few years to when he was in my ceramics class.
A lot of years.
Yeah, he was crazy back then. So, anywho, I wanted to show you the 3 flavors. We have Mrs. A's famous salsa buena medium, which is in a yellow container. We have the hot, and I've got them on ice. The hot has a red label, and then which Andy didn't think was too hot. He was a little bit shy on the hot, but he thought it was great. And today we're going to be using the salsa verde, which was both of our favorites, and I think Tony really liked it too. So it's not rocket science. It's so easy, and I'm just going to go ahead and start. But before I do, I want to thank my family. I want to thank my friends, my students, my dog park friends here in Yucca Valley, and I just love you all. I love you all. So that being said,
and Mrs. A, before you start, thank you so much. Well, and thank you so much for being a huge supporter of our show.
Yes.
Honestly, if you weren't here, we probably wouldn't be doing the show anymore.
We may not be doing this.
Right.
Well,
so before we start, the Bacon Whisperer, Tony said he's telling 9.5, 9.7 for your salsa out of 10. He loved it. I watched his videos. They were great. Nancy Aguayo is in the chat, excited to see the show here. And
Colin McKenzie.
Yeah, Kaylin McKenzie looks like Golia. So
hi, Kaylin.
I'm old Kaylin. I don't see well. So my apologies.
I was having trouble seeing it too, so I went 50-50 on the pronunciation.
Well, and that's why I wanted you to tell me who's on, because I either have to wear my glasses or take them off to see anything at any distance. So just part of getting older. So if you have a paper and a pencil, go ahead and take the recipe down. Otherwise, it'll be posted on the randomchristian.com page.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
It'll be
randomchristianshow.com for those of you listening at home.
Yes.
We'll post it everywhere that we have followers. So we'll post it on our Facebook. We'll also post it on our website.
Yes.
Perfect.
It'll be everywhere.
So the salsa is coming soon to your area. I promise. I am working to get it across the country, and this social media podcast platform is going to help. So anyways, let's start cooking.
We hope.
Yeah.
I know, right? And you know what, guys, I call it a simple sharing of your passion. And this is such a passion for Kristian and Andy to get their podcast moving up on, I don't know, the podcast charts. And so follow them, watch them. It's an awesome show. The Bacon Whisperer, go on there. Oh my gosh, you're just going to meet so many wonderful people. And it is. We've got to share. We have to help each other, and it's just a part of who we are. So anyway, I'm going to get to the recipe.
Wrong one. There it is.
Oh, geez. Okay. So I'm wearing AirPods or whatever you call these things. It looks like new earrings, and it's super loud, but I can handle it. So here we go. Can you see that?
So it looks like a bowl of shredded chicken in there.
Yes.
Thanking you. So you can see here. I took a rotisserie chicken for a 9x13 pan, which we should all have. I use the breast and the thighs, and then I save the wings and the drumsticks for snacking at lunchtime. But go for it. So this is what we're going to do.
She's used to me making stupid comments like this.
Oh, of course. Yeah. This is she's an old pro at you disrupting class. Thanks, Kristian.
You know,
then I go to the bench of shame.
Yes, bench of reflection. Remember, we changed it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So I'm pouring in the salsa verde.
The full thing, the full bucket.
So you're dumping the whole thing. Now, how many ounces is that?
That's 12 ounces.
12
12
ounces
ounces.
of Mrs. A's Salsa Verde. Or if you can't find hers, then any
What I'd
Salsa
like-
Verde that you
Well,
like.
kind of, yeah, that they like. But if they want to message me at my website, I could give them some suggestions.
Right. Okay, there you go.
So this is a can of diced chilies, green chilies.
Nice.
I'll put those in.
Now, are those
And-
roasted or are they just diced, just simple green chilies?
The diced green chilies, they come with a hard skin on them when they're raw, like picked out of the field. And you have to roast them, put them in a baggie,
And
let
peel
them
'em.
sweat, peel them, and then chop them. But these come in a can.
Yeah.
So again, making
Okay.
things simple. This is
Right.
a small container of sour cream. Oh, geez.
there you go.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. This is not a diet. This is not a diet meal. So then
that
you
is
just
perfectly
It's
okay.
completely keto.
oh,
All right, so we have the sour cream, we have the chicken, we have the salsa. We're mixing that all together.
yes, so
Yeah,
quick and
we've got to
easy.
give an
Oh,
audio play-by-play because there's
Yeah.
also the podcast version.
Oh,
of it.
this is
okay.
already
Right,
looking great.
right. It's so delicious. Just spoon it in, So really quickly, back here at my stove, I have a fry pan with some oil. You can use vegetable oil, canola oil, or olive oil if you want. And this is a pack of 18 corn tortillas. I got my
Okay.
tongs,
Oh, okay.
There we go.
and I'm just going to give them a light fry.
There we
And-
go.
and-
About how much time in the oil
Well,
do you think?
I'm going to show you because you don't want them stiff. If you get them crispy, it's okay because these aren't rolled enchiladas.
Okay.
This is a flat layered casserole.
It's almost
okay.
like a lasagna in a way. How you layer the noodles and the cheese.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
I
all right.
used to hand roll each individual enchilada. My hands would get a mess. I'd have dirty paper towels everywhere.
Right.
And it just doesn't work for me anymore because, well, I like things that are fast.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. So really, 2 secs.
All right.
I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to show you. It's still limp. Oh, can you
Okay.
see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we
It's-
can see it. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, just to give it just a little bit of crispy,
Absolutely.
but
So-
not completely. You're not going
Yeah.
tostada. You're going
Just-
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just getting
But-
getting a little cooked. That's all.
Yeah. But with all this
And-
good juice from the chilies and the sour cream, it's going to soften up. So you don't want to walk away from frying at the stove, please. Sit
Yeah.
there, do. And I think I fried 15 tortillas. Now I wanted to show you this.
Okay.
Is that I took 4 of them and cut them in half because round, I'm going to show you, does not fit in a rectangle pan. So this is what we do.
Oh yeah.
We smear some of the good sauce.
Oh, now you're getting a little
Okay, so
Jewish
that-
on us.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that starts. So the mixture, the
We're
chicken,
gonna smear it around.
the chicken
Gonna smear the
salsa, chili mixture goes on the bottom.
sour cream, all that good stuff. So then I'm going to lift it up just a little bit. So I put 1,
There we go.
2.
Okay, we've got
3.
John Wessling, our guest, feeding us lines from the green room, and I have to confer. He did mention that this recipe only works with Mrs. A's salsa verde because use of any competitor's green salsa will definitely result in diarrhea.
Oh, ew. Okay. All right. Thank you, John. That's
And
very
then-
appealing.
And then he
So-
also has an idea for a new product, Mrs. A's
Okay.
Big Bamboo Enchilada Roller.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Like sushi? Like sushi?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I didn't. Oh, wow, I'll bet
So
that
now-
would work really well.
So we had one layer of the chicken mixture. We put down the tortillas, the recently fried tortillas. Now we're doing another layer. And again, to Kristian's point, this is coming together like a lasagna.
Yeah. It's simple. It's easy. Don't be scared. So many people are afraid of cooking, and I want to make it simple for them.
Yeah.
Um,
And this looks so great already.
So
I mean,
then-
I was gonna ask one question.
Sure.
Since you're doing this in layers, do you have like just a certain thickness that you kind of eyeball in, or you just kind of throwing it in there and whatever you end up with, you end up with?
So this isn't my first rodeo. Okay. I've done this before. So a 9x13 pan, 15 tortillas, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I didn't do the math quite right. I didn't try the tortilla. That's okay.
That's
so,
okay.
And so the measurements I'm giving you should work for a 9x13 pan. And let's just see. Let's test it. We're going up. Okay.
There we go.
Here,
All
the
right.
half ones.
Wait a minute. You're trying to teach me things.
Yeah. It never stops,
It
Kristian.
Never stops.
It never stops.
Once a teacher, always a teacher. I don't like to learn. I think we learned this in high school.
There's going to be a test after this.
No.
I'm going to test Kristian on this. He needs to make this week for his wife.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's
I don't,
do that.
I don't have any salsa. I'm sorry.
Whose fault is that? Well, you know what? You can buy it at mrsafamous.com.
Well,
that's right.
Yeah. Yes. Well,
okay. So I'm going up for my last
Father's Day weekend.
That's right.
It is Father's Day weekend.
So I don't have to cook.
Looks like I didn't cut the last one. So here we go.
And that's okay, but you can just rip them on the fly, which is great. And
yes.
So yeah, look at that. So we have the layered, and then
all right, Leah, hold that up for a second so we can all just kind of see that real quick, so we can see what you're looking at or what we're.
There we go. Yeah, we have the.
So the tortillas.
A little more towards the center of the.
Well, here let's go wide for.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yum.
All right.
Yum,
yeah.
yum.
Okay. So yeah,
okay.
It doesn't. Okay, I got you.
So now what I'm going to do is take my spatula and I can scooch this over.
There we go.
You sounded like Forrest Gump there for a second. I'll take my spatula.
And so we get the rest. Yeah, we get the rest of the chicken, sour cream, salsa, chili mixture. Put that on the last layer of the tortillas, and
then cheese. Hang on.
Oh yeah. Can't have a casserole without cheese.
Listen, Andy. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yes, that's it.
She said
layer
cheese.
The cheese.
You can't say cheese without me getting just a little bit excited. I'm sorry.
Well, and can I tell you, years ago, and my dear friend Gina brought this up because she was in the audience. I did a cooking segment with a caterer that I made chili rellenos, which is a nightmare. I'll never do that again. And it was live community television, and the little senior cameraman was over there holding up, you got 15 minutes left. And I turned to the host and I said, Pete, can you cut the cheese? And he looks at me and he goes, well, I could, but I think my producer would be on the floor laughing. And I said, oh my God. So, yeah. So, look, boys.
So there we go.
Cheese.
So that's straight, just shredded cheddar cheese.
Yep.
Yeah. And
okay.
There's like a crap ton of that cheese that goes on there, isn't it?
Yes. I might not use all of this. I'll see how it looks. Again,
no,
I don't
use it all.
I wrote a cookbook, but it was super, super hard for me to measure things because I cut, I stir, I smell, I look, I taste. But let's just see here.
There you go. So we get a nice covering of cheese over the whole thing. There we go.
Well, we might use it all. No, that's good. This is a bowl that Ralph made. So pretty.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So here we go.
Spread it out, get a good covering, cover the whole thing.
Yep. I'm going to take my gloves off now because this is, again, where the magic happens. So this one is going to go in the oven. And I'm going to bring it. Yes.
Yes. The super easy, super quick.
Yep.
To get in there. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. This took no time to make.
No.
Yeah.
350 for about, and again, looking at it, 35, 45 minutes at 350. Okay. So here it comes.
Uncovered?
Oh my gosh. Uncovered. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
because and you know, everybody there, Kristian and Andy are so nice to let me do this. I love cooking and I love teaching. So we're hoping to do this again.
Oh, please.
Yes.
I need
Oh,
more ideas.
we're doing
I
this
need more
again.
cooking ideas. Yeah.
I was thinking my tacos and guacamole next.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, well, this one got a little toasty. Bam, but that's okay.
Dude, that's the
But-
way to do it, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Look
god.
at that.
That gets the DJ air horn right there.
So
And then-
delish.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay, so now you're gonna have to slice a
go.
piece and then get up close to your camera there.
Well,
and show us.
and we volunteered Ralph to come up. My husband
Oh,
Ralph
nice.
Yes.
too.
Bro,
This is his
bro,
one
bro,
of his favorite casts.
bro.
Come up. And Kristian and Andy, I want you to take note. Come here, Ralph.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this as soon as I
What's up, buddy?
replenish. There's Ralph.
There's
He's wearing the-
look at that shirt. Ralph, you're a beautiful man. One striking dude there, Mr. Ralph.
I don't think they're saying you're a
he
beautiful
can't hear you.
man. So,
Oh, yeah.
So I'll tell him. You're one striking man. So it cuts up like a lasagna, kind of
There
loosen
you go.
it from
So we
the
do
sides.
little squares.
Oh, okay. So let me bring it.
Oh my gosh.
Let me bring it close.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh
So-
my
That's
gosh.
what I'm talking about.
Dude.
And I'm going to have Ralph blow on his bite. What we like to do is serve it with a salad, because
Okay.
it's pretty cheesy and rich. And then in
Sure.
the morning, a Mexican breakfast is enchiladas with a fried egg on top.
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right.
My gosh. Oh.
So there we go. He's getting the perfect bite right there. He's got everything in there, blowing on
I'm
it,
such
making
a-
sure he doesn't.
I'm such a mom.
No, right? There we go. He's rubbing the belly. And
That's it.
Creamy, moist,
It's creamy. It's moist.
the cheese on top, very flavorful.
The
You get
cheese
all
on
the
top
chili
is
flavor,
the chili
the
flavor,
right amount of heat, not too hot.
the right amount of heat,
Very good, very cheesy, all the flavors that we love.
all the flavors we love.
Very
All
good.
right.
And then, as Lynn mentioned, this is one of my favorite dishes. This is an exceptionally good batch.
It's a good batch.
Yeah. Now,
Wonderful.
is that because it's a little extra toasty?
It could be.
Ask him.
Yeah.
Ask him.
Is it because it's a little toasty,
What's a
the
little-
cheese?
It's a little toasty, but it's not too
It's
toasty.
it's
Yeah.
kind of the whole package there, the
Sure.
whole
Right.
pan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But-
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I took a peek in the oven and it was just perfect, and I shut it off, but I probably should have taken it out. But
Sure.
it's delish. It's
Oh,
delicious.
delicious.
That
Oh my gosh.
that looks amazing, and I'm definitely going to try this next week with maybe some inferior salsa if I don't get my salsa
Okay.
verde. But this is amazing. I love one of the things I love was how quick it was just to
Yeah.
put together. I mean, because you can go to the store, you can get the pre-roasted chicken already. You can just
There
rip
we
it
go.
apart, just have it ready to go. And I think this is great. It's
Sour cream,
Yeah.
chilies, salsa, steer. You're there.
yeah.
And
Oh. And Matthew Sharp just joined in. Hey Matthew, how you doing, buddy? He's now he's talking about doing some of these on his new Blackstone there.
Ooh.
So yeah, that
huh.
That's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Um,
But I don't know. People love my tacos. I mean, my family, my friends, they're just, I don't know. I love feeding people. And when any of my friends or family get sick, I cook.
Yeah.
If they're not feeling well. And we have
achoo!
really? Oh, Kristian. So anyways, one of my dog park friends loves my tacos. And so he's just not well right now. And I make him tacos 2-3 times a week because it's just his favorite. And I'd like to maybe do those next time with my guacamole.
We will.
Yeah. We do tacos every couple weeks here at the Drake House. So
on Tuesday?
Believe it or not on Tuesday. Tuesday has become a takeout Tuesday, not Taco Tuesday. But I would love to get a new taco recipe because mine's gotten a little stale, I need something fresh. So I would love to hear the taco recipe next time.
Sounds good.
And feta cheese just doesn't work for tacos.
Yeah, no feta cheese on the taco, please.
No,
yeah.
It's all
Andy's
all
freaky coming out there.
It's all about the cheddar.
Yeah,
It's all about the cheddar.
Okay,
Yeah.
now let me ask you this: do you prefer a sharp cheddar or a medium, or what do you like for your casseroles and tacos and whatnot?
So it depends. For Mexican food tacos, I generally do medium cheddar, but my mac and cheese is to die for, and that recipe is in the cookbook that you can download for free from my website. But it's a combination of sharp and medium. The other thing that takes sharp, and it's that white sharp cheddar, medium cheddar, is my pimento cheese.
Ooh.
Yes, we have fun Fridays at the dog park, and everybody brings snacks and beverages, and it's awesome. It's awesome, and there's about 30-40 dogs and 30-40 people, and they're awesome.
Oh, that's
my
great.
My dog park friends just raised, I think, over $2,500 for the no-kill shelter in Joshua Tree.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
We had
Wrong button. Sorry. There we go. Very well done.
We had an 80s disco party, and it was awesome.
Oh,
So,
yes,
anyway,
I saw your post on that. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it was
cool.
fun. It was fun.
Right on. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Leah, this was fantastic. And yes, if you want any more recipes, you can go, and I've been letting it scroll around down here underneath us to www.famousa.com, right?
No, MrsAFamous.com.
MrsA'sFamous.com. Sorry.
Mrs. A Famous, not A's. Mrs.
And not
AFamous.com.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
Oh, geez. Yes.
It
find
locked up on me,
Yeah.
so I couldn't see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm not sure what's going on with my feed on my end, but yeah, it's horrible right now. But anyway, yeah. Anybody listening on the podcast version of this, MrsAFamous.com. And then
we will post this recipe to our Facebook channel and to our website after the show.
Yes, absolutely.
And everybody that knows me, please hit the follow button to follow the Random Christian Show. And it's great. It's great. It's every Tuesday at 2:00 California time.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just fun. It's fun.
We try to be fun, and we have fun people like you on, and that makes it all the better. So, Leah, thank you so much for taking time out and showing us this delicious
Love
recipe. Love you so much. Thank you so much for all you do. Ladies and gentlemen, Leah Guile, or better known as Mrs. A. Thank you so much. Wrong button again. I'm all over the place with this.
Easy on the soundboard.
Yeah, I'm on it. All right. Thank you so much, Leah. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
There she goes. All right. All right. And again, we've got we'll have this posted up here as well. But yeah, you can just go to therandomchristianshow.com. Find out all you need to know about Mrs. A's famous salsa buena. Yes. All right. So now that's being said and done. We're past that. I'm hungry.
I know. Now it's dinner time. You know,
and
it needs to be dinner
I
time.
love the extra toasted cheese, dude. That's like my favorite.
I might have to cook it an extra 5 just to get that. Yeah.
Because that was just so now I'm very intrigued. Hey, just real quickly, what'd you think about Pat Sajak, by the way? Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
He's retiring.
Oh, really?
He announced his retirement. Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm thinking, on his last show, He's going to have a consonant and a vowel for everybody. F you. Oh, where is it? Damn it!
Oh, God. You've been mishitting the soundboard all show.
I know, man.
You won't even use it there. I mean, come on.
And I've got the other one lined up. Look, here it is, right there. Oh, that one's coming. Wow, that came through loud and clear. Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
So I got them both now. I got the laptop fixed. But
okay.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah.
And then Trump's
but he's really retiring. That's he made the announcement, and
okay. it wasn't just so I could show I know the difference between a vowel and a consonant. I just I did learn some things in school. Sure. Hello, dear. My wife just walked by.
Okay.
Anyway, and it is Taco Tuesday here, so
okay.
Anyway. Yeah. So, and yes, please do not forget to donate to our raffle. Just wanted to bring that up one more time. It's on the Facebook page, can't miss it, and Instagram page as well. All right. So okay. My computer just keeps locking up.
Yeah. It's funny too, because you like catch up and you go like super fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
well, that's kind of fun.
At least for me. So it's like you slow down and then you're like super fast, which is weird. So I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I kind of like that because then also it's like I'm going through time zones and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Yeah, I know. I wanted to cue up the music here real quick.
Well, get the music going. Let's get the guy in here.
We're going to let the good times roll.
Oh yeah.
That's right. We got Mr. John Wessling, comedian and podcast genius. Here he is right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Show, John. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very good. Thanks for having me, Chris. Hey, Andy. Good to see you.
John, great to see you, man. Thanks for coming on today.
Yeah,
dude.
my pleasure. My pleasure. And boy, you didn't give me an easy spot. I got to follow the thunder of Mrs. A. I'm starving, dude. It looked great. I was like, that was like the perfect kind of food. That was like perfect cooking channel for low to intermediate skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, today we're doing flambe and quiche, and then we're gonna do you need everyone get out your turines. We're gonna chiffonade. No, it was like, hey, look, you just tear apart a chicken, tear apart some tortillas, dump a whole bunch of salsa and cheese on it. And you didn't, when you do a cooking show like that, you always have to say, here's one we made earlier. It looked like it was done that fast. It was just, she just said, here you go, put on her gloves, opened it up, bam, it's done. I'm like, if you're an idiot out there, you're like, this thing's cook instantly.
What kind of device did she put it in?
What magic is that? What ninja product do I need to order on Amazon?
She's a miracle workers. What she is.
Oh, but amazing
hydrator from Back to the Future.
Yeah, for real. Like, dude, Star Trek doesn't have that technology yet.
Right, exactly.
You go to the holodeck, you can't get enchiladas that fast. But that was great. Oh, and I cracked up when you read those lines that I sent to you in the little private chat.
Oh man,
she had that look like every high school teacher I ever remember. Who got sick and tired of me trying to be funny while they're trying to teach me something.
Dude, I got that look all the time.
Oh, yeah. That was the face. Oh, I also love too. There she was saying she would make food for your friends and family if they didn't feel good, and then you started coughing, Chris, to show how sick you were, and she went, "Yeah." So anyway, I'm making tacos for my friend at the dog park. I don't know how long you've known Mrs. A, but she's out there. Meals on Wheels, 4 days a week, cranking out tacos, and you're dying. She couldn't even toss you a bucket of caldo.
Right? Yeah.
Kristian's on the unemployment line, and just sleeping on the streets, and whatever, Kristian.
Yeah.
Anyway, sir,
the dogs are higher tier than Kristian right now.
Yeah.
What we don't know is that he's actually at her house right now in a separate room. Like he's right around the corner.
Right.
So she's like, don't act like you're not walking around the corner and eating as soon as you get done with this foolishness.
I'm getting me some casserole.
Yeah, man. That's it. That was that. I'm going right now to MrsAFamous.com to see if I can get some of this illicit green chili salsa verde.
Oh, dude, man.
Do it.
It
Get the
is.
full suite because it's really, really good.
You're saying if I'm paying for shipping, I may as well get them all, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they will be gone before you know it, man.
Especially with the mouths in my house. They make anything delicious and flavorful. Put it in the fridge like putting it in a wood chipper. It doesn't last.
Now, do you do a lot of cooking at your house there, John?
I do. Actually, you don't, because I'm gone a lot, and I work on the road or on cruise ships like 3 weeks a month, right?
Right.
And so when I get home, that's one of the things that I miss is being in control of my own food, right?
Yeah.
And I don't mean it in a bad way, but like when you're on, when you're working like that, it's either restaurants, breakfast buffets, or sort of random buffet food where like which great options, you can have whatever day you want. You want to have salad day? Baller. You want to have some soup? Great. Hey, there's also pizza and chocolate cake. Damn, yeah, there is. Is that prime rib? We getting down. Chinese food on the side? Let's get it. Fill the plate up. Make a full disaster mountain of buffet food.
I was gonna say it's Stoner's paradise right there.
Oh, it is. It's heaven on earth.
Buffet, bro.
But
we're gonna be eating like kings.
There's a downside that goes with it. Unfortunately, is if you get a little, if something disagrees with you, you don't know what it was.
Right.
It was like I don't know how many different cuisines I have to avoid, and it just takes one bad green bean and a melange of 1,000 cultured food to go sour. Right now, I'm like, I don't do it. Do I hate sweet and sour chicken? Is it naan?
Right.
Was it did the naan get me? Was it the prime rib? So when I get home, I really like being able to shop. Right.
Right.
Like you go. I know I'm going to eat this piece of meat, and I'm going to cook it with these, and then take the time to prepare it. It's like it's a nice reset. Lets me kind of go touch dirt in the yard, kind of feeling.
Right. Yeah, you get a little grounded.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not I am by no means a cuisine. You know what I'm saying? I'm like my wife is a chef. I am a short order cook.
So I was gonna say you're not a foodie kind of.
I mean, I appreciate it, but I can't achieve it as preparing it myself, right? You know what I mean? I got all excited when I did the crosshatch thing with the hot dogs where it makes it like an accordion.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? I put them on skewers, and you kind of cut them at a bias, and then you turn it, and you do it again, and then I thought that was that was my culinary accomplishment. That was my Michelin star submission. was spiral hot dogs.
Hot dog for you.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you what though. You take your foie gras food station, and I'll set up over here with the spiral hot dogs, and we'll see who sells more outside of the World Cup.
Right.
That's right, buddy. And I'm going to steal your French fries too.
That would be very good with a 300 piece of linguica sausage made from wild boar in the Bastille region. No, man, it's a Hebrew national.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I was gonna say it's good old Nathan's and Budweiser, buddy. So
that's American lips and booty holes right there, son. Can't beat it.
Oh, geez.
Can't beat it. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it. To me, it feels good.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, John.
Yeah.
All right. So we just for people listening at home, we've got John Wessling here. He's comedian extraordinary. In fact, let me get the little disclaimer for people watching at home. There we go. And now you also not only do you do the stand up and all that, you have a podcast with somebody that we also all well know who was on the show, Mr. Tommy Drake.
I do. Me and Andy's brother Tommy are old dear friends, and we started doing a podcast together a little over a year ago now. We finally made it past a year, and we have a great time. Matter of fact, me and Tommy have been friends for so long that I think I'm an honorary Drake brother.
You absolutely are, for sure.
I know Georgia very well. Every time I make a post on Facebook, Georgia Drake gives me the thumbs up and the happy kitties and stuff like that. And so I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. Andy, I hope you're coming on up this year.
We're definitely trying to make it up there. Yeah,
we're gonna do that. We're gonna make that parsnip dish. It's gonna be great. I was laughing when you guys the first part of the show my closeness with the Drake boys. Someone in your comments said something about ghost pepper popcorn.
Oh yeah,
the bacon whisperer.
And I thought that reminds me of something that Dan would be into. That sounds like a weapon.
Absolutely.
That sounds like something you would use in your survival kit to start a fire or to take out an insurgents.
I was going to say, definitely you want to be in an open aired area after for sure. Because
now, hold on. I was going to ask, 'cause, Andy, you're a bit of a spicy food aficionado, right?
I am. Yeah. No, I for years I thought I hated it, but then my wife, who loves spicy food, we started to make more spicy, and then I went on a complete and total tear. So,
it became a fetish for you. It happens sometimes later in life. Yeah.
No, completely unhealthy. Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah.
I like how you said you talked to your wife and you're like, honey, we've been together for a long time. We really need to spice things up.
Where's it?
And instead of getting Victoria's Secret, she went and got some ghost pepper.
Right. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this will work, I guess.
Yes.
It really gets the blood pumping, honey. Yeah. My eyes are killing me. She's like, that's great. You go boil yourself for a while.
Hey, honey, I'm putting red pepper flakes on the pizza tonight.
That's right. Ooh, is that Carolina Reaper?
In my underwear. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Oh, man. After you do that, you can't get intimate at all after a habanero party.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. No,
unless you're wearing the black barbecue guy gloves.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? The tattoo artist gloves?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. And I've learned that the hard way back when I used to work with a caterer and making a bunch of stuffed jalapenos.
Oh, no. Then you went to the bathroom, didn't you?
Well, hot and sweaty day, right? And
the eye.
And I was doing this, and I'm like, oh, I got some jalapeno oil on my forehead, so it was burning. Went to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, well, I gotta use the restroom anyway.
Well, I'm here. While my hands are dangerously toxic.
Not toxic, yeah, absolutely. And so then, of course, you get done, wash my hands off, get my face again.
Because it doesn't hurt at first.
I walk out into the kitchen, and within 2 minutes, my whole body is like on fire at this point, and I'm like falling down into a crouched position, going, "Oh my God, help me!"
Yeah.
And everybody's
milk. I need milk for my pants.
Just pour a whole gallon down my trousers. Oh, it was funny for them, horrible for me, and yeah.
Well, think about what that does to the body, Chris. That's that
was a great workout.
On a central nervous system perspective, that's like a primal shock. Like your body can't process what happened to get that certain order of synapses firing. It's like, what? Where did he put it this time?
Wow.
Where did he pee? Where are we? Are we falling?
Jokes we could go with right now.
I know. I kept it clean.
I did. Because I was going to say.
No, you're worried. I saw the nervousness. The nervousness popped up in the chat there.
I put the ghost pepper in a place.
Well, the eyes are bad enough, But I'm still confused. Look, I grew up in South Texas. I'm used to spicy hot food. But for me, there still has to be a bare minimum of, is this actually improving the flavor? Is this doing something that I like?
Absolutely.
There has to be an even thing of the pleasure and pain, right? So I think some of these, once you get above, honestly, the habanero level, I don't know if that's the new Mendoza line of where it becomes a weapon. You know what I mean?
Mendoza.
Man, seriously, at some point you can't even fly with them.
Let me just,
you know what I'm saying?
Here real quick.
It's it turns into something they use for self-defense spray. It's a fine line between Cholula in your purse and the ghost pepper quit attacking me. Riot stopper. Bear spray, for Christ's sake.
Right. Yeah. We're not trying to stop a high-speed moose. We're just trying to taste some spice in our food. And it's crazy.
You could sell wings at a place and like it's bear spray wings. We just take grilled wings in a bag and we hit it with bear spray, throw in a smoke grenade, throw it on the plate. We all leave. You eat it. You die. It's $75 for 12. And so we'd be like, do I get a shirt? Let's go.
Yes, absolutely.
Who ate them the fastest?
Yeah, right.
And Mrs. A agrees with you. She's like, too hot is no bueno. So
there's a right level, right? Like
absolutely.
I don't like plain. I don't know, too spicy for me. Even like I eat all kinds of different. There's some other cultures that have different kind of peppers that hit you in a different like a left-handed punch of spice where you weren't ready. Like, what is that? Coconut? That's refreshing. Right. Is that a taste of lime? And they're like, you don't exhale. And you're like, why? Right. I was bit by a spider. What was this? And
then your tongue swells up, and you're like,
and then here, like in North America, we know what the dangerous peppers look like, and Mother Nature has done a great job of making the dangerous ones look dangerous. They look warted and evil and gnarled. Right. You go to Southeast Asia,
like poison apple on a Snow White or something.
You go to Southeast Asia, they're like it looks like the sweetest berry. I'm like, oh, what is this? Oh, this must taste like cotton candy.
Yeah,
my teeth are melting. I get lava. Yeah. So. But yeah, there's a spot where I'm like, you're just doing this to win a bet. Is it a machismo thing? Is it?
No, I think it's pure stupidity is what it is. I don't get the logic behind it. Oh, I can do it. Why? I'm sure you can do it. Any idiot could do it. But why would you? There's no challenge in. I'm going to sit on the toilet and fire for a week. Because I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
But you know what's funny? Look how powerful humans are on this planet, right? The things that we love of the things that we eat are their defense mechanisms. How baller are we as a world dominator? That we're like, oh, that thing that you produce naturally to try to save your life? We love that about you. That's why we're eating you. It's great. Oh, dude, Squid ink, that's their emergency bile we're like, you know what? That would be great with pasta.
Right.
I think if we mix, that would look really good. Really good. Let's scare that animal half to death.
Right. And so artistic. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Then there's the guy who is actually the squid milker at the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good gig if you can get it.
Right.
Okay, no, that's warning right there.
Right. Am I getting a little close? I was gonna improv a whole thing about going for the job interview.
Oh no, because I want to see the job interview.
Well, I don't have any experience as a squid milker per se. But I have what they call soft skills.
But then when you finally gather that skill and you put it on the resume, for another job down the road. So it says here you spent 8 months as a squid milker.
Yeah, funny story that.
Yeah.
And you want to apply to be our esthetician? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're gonna put you in the B column, and we'll give you a call. I was really good at milking them squids. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That's like translucent when I was done with them.
You couldn't. There was no ink in that damn squid at all. I'm just gonna say. Oh wow.
It also works on a penis. Oh, I said the quiet part. I said the quiet part. I apologize. Daytime TV. My bad.
That's awesome.
Am I fired?
No.
I'm fired.
No. That got the ding ding. That's
the ding ding.
The ding ding got the ding ding. So
I want to say first off, or second, probably third off at this point. This is really, really cool. Thanks for letting me come play with you guys. I gotta say, I've been real busy lately and getting ready for the show with you guys and sitting in the studio. I did a whole bunch of very similar style shows with these kind of streamers before, and it really kicked off a little bit of PTSD from summer 2020.
Oh yeah.
I had a sensory overload sitting here where I was like, this is exactly where I was and what I was doing in 2020. And plus all my kids are home for summertime, just like they were 2020. So it was like we're all just stuck in a house. It's too hot to go anywhere. So we're just like, and Daddy's in the weird room yelling at people on the internet. I feel like I got to mask up and go get toilet paper.
I was going to say, now, don't you find it funny how everybody doesn't, they don't really talk about it being COVID time anymore. It was the year of 2020. You mean the year when everybody was a complete idiot and paranoid about everything and crapped on each other and turned everybody in, and we played into the big government scheme of we're totally controlled? Yeah.
All of it, man. All of it. No, 2020, I feel excited about it. Looking in retrospect, excited, I think, in a little bit of a Stockholm syndrome way, where at least I feel like it's good to live during important times, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I finally feel like there's a year in my life that will actually be in the next Bible. You know what I mean? Like we made the paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we did it.
We were there when Revelations happened.
Yeah, for real. For real, we saw the seventh seal that was live on CNN.
Right.
And I remember
Geraldo was right there revealing it.
The saddest part of the whole, not saddest part, I don't know how to put this exactly, but where it kind of changed from a thing we're all in together to, oh man, was right when remember the baked bread Tiger King portion of 2020? Right? The spring. The beautiful, everyone's neighbors. You're checking on people. You're phone calling. Remember the phone call thing, where it's like, "Hey, you've just been texting your friends, and we all need to check in for mental health." And it was those really were the halcyon days of 2020. And then all of a sudden there was riots, and it was like, "Oh man, I thought we were just gonna sit around and binge shows." You know what I mean? Cook recipes and stuff.
Sit at home and
oh man, we're gonna we decided we need to deal with all that now. Dang it, man! You know, and then it was a whole different animal. And then there was like a whole other stage after that when things were opening back up. And remember when the vaccine came through? That was like that was the third act. Like the turnaround, because you can't blame it all on 2020 because it was most of 2021 as well.
Absolutely.
It was a horrible sequel. They filmed them both consecutively. That's how they released them so close.
Pretty sure they did the sequel before the prequel, and
or it was actually just a 1 hour of 2020 and then 3 years of cutscenes.
Right, the extended edition. That's what it was.
I was going to say the director's
cut of 2020 was.
It was the Zack Snyder director's cut at that. It was in 4:3. It made no sense. It was real
black
dark.
And white scenes every now and then.
Yeah, it got real dark and stayed dark the whole time.
Things got out of focus. And
man.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But we laughed when and now we're in this weird fourth stage that most people just don't acknowledge. Like so many, especially I'm in Texas, guys. I'm in the reddest of reds, and they just they were just waiting. Like, all right, told you it's bull crap's all over. That thing was nothing, man. You know, everyone's real brave about everything until someone starts coughing real hard.
Right. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
you got that COVID?
The bubble happens.
Yeah. Also, they're like, hey, man, you need to go home and die. That's what my daddy did. That's what you need to do right now. All right. For the economy, you need to get away from me, ma'am. Disgusting.
No, dude, hey, he's down in Texas. They just shoot him right there in the street. They're like, we're going down.
Yeah. That's a sick horse right there.
There's a list of offenses. Yeah. It's road rage. It's all of it, man. It's all
driving a truck without a pair of testicles hanging from the bumper.
Yeah. But now everything's kind of back, right?
You're going down.
Yeah, things are better. It's now expensive to get a COVID test.
Right.
Yep. They ain't just handing them out at CVS.
No more free masks.
What's up with that?
I haven't seen a Purell station that's been refilled in at least 6 months.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the sanitizer industry really got their boost, but I know they're hurting now, right?
Dude, you know who the biggest fumble in the history of business has got to be Skype.
Oh gosh!
Oh my gosh, dude.
I know they were
set up perfect for this. It was like just like the Falcons blowing 28-3 to the Patriots.
Right? No.
You know what I mean? It was
We're in the lead. Everything's cool.
dude. Skype had it set. Everyone's computer had it. Everyone's using it. It was a verb to Skype. I'll Skype you later.
Yeah.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, it was too many clicks to get. I don't know how that works. Zoom, one and done. Boom. Hey, everybody. I see. I can record it super easy. I don't know. I hope Skype CEO got fired and probably dragged behind a bus for a while.
Right.
Because that is the biggest fumble of all time.
Oh no, he literally became the biggest cocaine alcoholic.
Dude. And all Zoom did was
drug
take the
user
complaints
ever.
of Skype and do them. They're like,
Right.
they just said, what don't you like about Skype? Well, you can't all see everybody, and then you can't record any of it. Well, yeah, we can do that. Oh, shit. Well, I'll go Zoom then. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Well, no, I mean, but this is
That's
we're
what
called
this
the
is
random
about.
Christian show.
Yeah, I guess
Like,
that fits. Well,
Right. Yeah.
I'll
So-
might as well put on a cowboy hat while I'm at it. Hey, all right, now, come on, have at it. At it. Yeah, boy,
Yeah,
good shit. It's random. It's random.
Yes, it is. Yeah, keep it
Thank you.
I'm at my desk. There's a lot of stuff here. You know, I'm a cowboy who really loves European football, man. Go Barcelona. Big supporters of them.
Right.
Right. Shout out to
I'm running the show. This is fantastic. Oh, joy.
shout out to my friends in Grenada.
Grenada.
Keep Grenada in your heart.
Grand
Prayers at all time.
Oh,
It's an explosive place down south.
It really is. It is way too hot to have anything with wool in it near me.
right. Yeah.
I heard instantly. Once the sweating starts, it doesn't stop, boys.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And for everybody at home again, listening on the podcast, this is John Wessling, comedian, host of the After Later, right?
The After Later podcast.
After
Yeah.
Later podcast. Yes, with
which-
him and Tommy Drake.
I thank you for the plugs and the exposure and everything. You guys do a great job. We actually interviewed Andy not too long ago. It's about 10, 12 episodes back in the catalogs. And I applaud what you guys do. You guys are very, very solid. You're obviously trained broadcasting professionals. You got serious professional equipment. You know, this is a top-notch looking organization.
We got you suckered.
Yeah, well, that's just it. So you're doing a good job with the prestige part of the magic show. Good job. Me and Tommy, we go for the complete opposite. Our aesthetic is illegal wiretap.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
that's the vibe of our show. We pay no attention to broadcast standards of audio quality, dead air, clips. It starts in the middle.
Right.
You know,
It's like a college radio station, pretty much.
and a failing grade that semester too. Like
There's
like,
a broken light bulb hanging behind you.
Yeah.
And
even the kid who
Right,
just
over
plays
the
the
corners.
same Miles Davis album over and over again, he's
Right.
getting an A.
Right.
We mispronounced the
and
call
it's got a
sign
skip in the
Yeah.
middle of it, but nobody realizes it because
Yeah.
it's jazz.
because they're smoking a J out in the back. That's it's college radio. That's what you're supposed
Right.
to do.
My favorite album. Why? Because of the skip in the middle of the song that's 15
Yeah.
minutes long, turns
We're
into
gonna play,
45 minutes.
We're gonna play Grateful Dead live at the at the Greek here and
No.
take a
No,
little
no.
lap. There
No.
we go.
Yeah. You'll notice at the 18-minute mark, I show up
Right.
and you can hear me mad about a bad drug deal. And this is the 18-minute mark. It's Ohio State Radio.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's funny. So I've been involved in things like that before. I've been involved in shows and maintained professional standards and you know, sometimes it's like you can only polish something up so much where it ain't gonna make a difference. So we go the opposite direction. We a lot of people will do podcasts and social media stuff, and they really get after it and they promote it and they clip it up and they put it on TikTok and all this other stuff. And it's what you're supposed to do when you're in this business, right? That's what they keep telling us. You know,
Yeah.
God forbid you hire a consultant. Anyone who's been in radio loves that word. Oh, is it a consultant? Oh, wow. So a third-party expert with no actual experience. I'd love to hear some buzzwords. Bring them on in. Is there a subscription service I can go ahead and skip to the end
Right.
of this? Yeah, we don't. We decided to break every rule, and you know what? It kind of finds its own audience that way.
And it's and that's
Yeah.
one of the real that's one of the real great things about it too, is that it's it is a truly random show. You never know what you're going to talk about from one week to the next.
Mhm.
Which we went down the power washer rabbit hole and how the internet's spying on you rabbit hole.
Mhm.
I love that part of it because initially it's like because after listening with the ones with Lieutenant Dan, my brother.
Oh yeah.
You guys
mean Dice Man?
Dice Man, yeah.
Dice Man. You have to address him by his proper. He earned it. He earned Dice Man.
No, he did. Yeah, he earned that one. But listening to him, you guys talk to him about it's like, well, what the hell am I gonna have to say that's truly interesting to these guys that could? And man, no, we found it, which was great, and I loved it. And I thought it was, and that's the real beauty of the podcast too. I love it. It's such an easy listen because it feels like you're just I hate to say like you're overhearing like stall talk in the bathroom, like like what the hell are those guys talking about? They're still going. Like
there's been times where we forget because we record on Zoom. Yeah. Right. So we're just look, and we don't record the video, just the audio. So it's just like a phone call. We just have it like a phone call, and so we pretty much as soon as it clicks on, he starts record.
Yeah.
And then it's just pure on rambling.
Yeah, until we finally just reach a stopping point. Where we're like, oh, hey, let's do the intro. Yeah. Hey, welcome to After Later. And then go back to the BSing for a while, and then
people that tune in, they're like, "Are we on the right?"
Yeah, no, it's not. And I like that because I think that people are so conditioned to listen to prepared audio, kind of. They know what Rick Dees sounds like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know what the top, they're used to a radio ads. They know how the cadence is. So all of a sudden it just gets weird. All of a sudden it's like, hey man, you around? It's like listening to the testimony.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about, John.
They're like, we got computer problems, like solar flares. I would blame it on, but it's probably just my bad Wi-Fi or a cat chewing through a cord. All of a sudden, if it glitches out, I'm like, oh, that's the NSA. They found us. Change channel. Prank caller. Don't bring her here. Yeah, alert. Oh, jump. Get in the Faraday cage.
Right.
We're not safe.
And then once it's safe, it's.
Yeah, and we're back.
We're back. Right. All right.
Woo! Hey, real quick, let me ask you this, a little crossover a moment, Andy. Your brother Tommy, I've known 20 some odd years, since 1996, 1997, right? I've known I've known Tommy for a long time. What's with his obsession with driverless cars?
Dude, so
any topic you bring up, it's like a chess master. He'll get to driverless cars in 2 moves.
Right? No, it's absolutely. I think
6 degrees of driverless cars.
Yeah, I say, hey, dude, I got gout and a big old corn on my leg, and then next thing you know, it's like you sit in the back of the driverless car.
Go to the doctor, back of the driverless car, and you could really focus on,
absolutely,
applying that topical cream. And no, it's just like with Tommy, it's funny because he does get on those kicks sometimes, but he is one of those, like, Tommy's the thinker of the Drake brothers, right? And so he's the guy that is probably too busy for the mundane task, right? Yeah. Driving to Tommy is a mundane task. He would rather be driven by something smart enough to get him from A to B while he can do other things.
Right. That's it.
And so I just feel like that's his du jour, right now. Like if I could save time not driving and still get to my show, still get to the plane, to get to the cruise ship, right? I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, he's funny. He said in the last episode that we just put up, we were talking about funny you say that because he thinks differently than we do. Yeah. And so we're talking about it. He's like, hey, I got to ask you a question because you were in radio before. I was like, oh, okay, it's be interesting. And the question boiled down to, hey, if we're in driverless cars and it's all satellite radio, who controls the local ad sales? I was like, dude, I didn't think of all the things you think about. You're like, I got to put that in
man.
the notes here. I mean, well, next time I see John, I got to ask him about how does national ad sales work? And it's pretty much like banner ads, I guess. I don't know.
And why national ad sales? And who's choosing the radio station? That's what
I said too. It's like, oh, so the driverless car, you still got it. You still have access to all the. And he's like, oh yeah, I guess I kind of thought it would just be everything. Like it'd be like a Jeeves robot AI taking care of you, giving you. And I was like, well, do you want to be productive? Do you want to control your entertainment? And he goes, I want to listen to classic rock, local news, and roll the window down and hang my head out like a dog. I said, you can do that in Uber. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. No, that's true. But the rule is that whoever's driving the car gets to choose the station. So a driverless car, whatever AI is driving the car, needs to be able to choose that station, I believe. I think that should be part of the programming. And
new cultural rules we're going to have to come up with is...
really? Yeah.
Like which seat would be shotgun? Would shotgun still be...
Are you allowed to ride shotgun in a driverless car?
Dude, I couldn't... Like, if it was just me in a driverless car, like, instead of just jumping in the back seat of an Uber, if it was a driverless car, I don't think I could sit in the back seat. Even if there's no apparatus, I feel like I'd
be in the driver's seat going,
yeah. It may be driverless, but I'm going to be like this, hovering above the wheel and with one foot up over the pedals, like a driver's ed teacher in the 70s. You know what I mean? I don't see it working for me. So that's how I know this is where I get left behind evolutionary. I've had my time. Right.
Yeah.
This is where you leave me.
It's been fun. This is it. This is how I'm going out.
I saw I got in a Tesla the other day, and I've never had a newer car. I've always been broke ass used cars, So I'm used to things that have keys.
Right.
It freaks me out enough that they have when you just press the button, you just have a fob near you.
Oh my God.
That feels wrong to me. I'm like, this isn't. I don't have control of this car working or not working.
Yeah.
I need that.
That took me forever to get used to. I'll never forget. My mom was the first. I was visiting my mom, first time ever being in a car like that. I'm like, Mom, where do you put the key? Oh, just press the button. What?
Like what?
Just press the button.
Yeah.
And so I'm pressing the button. She's like, put your foot on the brake. Okay. I know this. I know what to do, Mom. All right. And so then the car starts. I'm like, oh my God, it's starting. And then I'm like 16-year-old kid trying to learn how to drive. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I don't like the ones that when you pull up to a red light and you stop, the engine stops.
Oh, dude.
Those new cars, and as soon as you press the gas, it's like it runs like a golf cart.
Yeah.
Right? So these modern cars, they don't idle and keep running. And I rented one that was like that, and every time I'd stop, I thought the car died. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I need to see that RPM meter right at 1.
Right.
As soon as it goes
bouncing a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sooner or later, it's going to be like the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, where you're all going to have your own little we're going to be on tracks, and just you get into the next one, and you go, and then you get out, and then it's all good.
As much as how I fight change automotively, and I'm not fighting it. I'm just saying I'm not good at it. I say like that Tesla that didn't have the dashboard stuff underneath the steering wheel. It was like regular, like a dash with a steering wheel on it, and then all the stuff's in the center console. That creeped me out. Right. I wasn't like, hey, you're supposed to look through the steering wheel to see the stuff. So I'll get left behind there. But I'm a big fan of like public transportation, fast rail. Like why we don't have bullet trains? That's just us being idiots.
Right.
Bullet train all over the place. We got old fashioned choo-choos.
Right.
Well, there's something to be said about those, There's
for the romantic travel.
I was going to say for romanticizing. Oh wow, we do kind of think alike here.
It is nice. What are you going to solve a mystery? Hercule Poirot.
Well, Colonel Mustard was just thrown off the train. I don't know what happened here, Governor. Oh wait, what are you doing with that?
I will retire for the evening to the dining car to take my meal as we go through the Sabine Pass.
Oh, darling, won't you join me for a martini?
On the next episode of Amtrak Adventures.
Is that barf or poop?
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 7. Shh, it's a quiet car.
Right.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's not quiet anymore.
Was that a fart or a brake leak? Tune in tomorrow.
That weren't no air horn, I'll tell you that much.
I don't think this emergency cable's connected to anything. Cliffhanger. Join us next season to find out. We're coming around the bend. We have to catch the mailbag. Yeah.
we gotta make sure we meet the train. All right. So, well, now speaking of transportation, and we're talking with comedian John Wessling. You've done a lot of cruise ship shows.
Yes, sir. That's my main gig now because it pays very well and it's very fun.
And you're on a cruise ship, for guys.
Yeah, I have no problem. I love it. Every show's packed. Most of the times you're in a theater, you can't beat it.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So now, what is okay? Do you get to go on all sorts? Is it basically just one route that you usually go on?
It's all over. It's random. It's completely random. Just goes by availability. There's no rhyme nor reason to it. Mostly now I go in and out of home ports. It used to be where you'd fly and go catch the ship in the middle. Tommy does a lot of those. Right. Where he has to go catch the ship in the middle, do the end of one cruise, the beginning of the next one, and then fly back from an equally distant, crazy small.
Oh my god.
And those are a lot tougher travel because you have to you're on 4 flights, each plane gets smaller as you go.
After a while it's just a guy with a flapping wings. And he's
at some point I'm pretty sure
would it be that soon?
I had it where it got progressively smaller, and then we had to be ferried across in the taxi to the. I was like, oh my god, we're crossing the river Styx.
Right.
I don't have enough silver. I don't know how to pay this guy.
All of a sudden, Indiana Jones comes swinging by.
Oh yeah,
watch out, Dr. Jones!
It's like we're going on the Lost City River cruise. Jack Black's with me, so I know I'm going to die first.
Right.
We're screwed.
Yeah, but like it's all over. I would say more than 50% of the cruises that I work are your garden variety Caribbean cruises in and out of like Florida. Texas, up and down the East Coast, and then going down, to the regular islands, right? All the pirate areas. This is the time of year where you do a lot more Alaska. So I did 1 week in Alaska, and I got 2 more weeks coming up at the end of July. I like that because I like my work to be about 70% easy flights and close and low pressure. But then I like having a couple of adventures in a year. And so I got Alaskan adventures. Those are great. But my big one is in October. I'll be spending 27 days all over the southern Mediterranean. Like we start in Lisbon and literally everywhere you can park a cruise ship, all the way around the bottom of the bottom of the European coast in the Mediterranean, all the way to Istanbul. And I think I double back and I get off in Athens. And so that's like my entire month of October. So I'm like that right there. Like I'm starting to be more picky with my Instagram pictures and stuff that I put up now because I don't want to lose the pop.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm pickier now. I don't want to throw out a bunch of garbage and have you hide me from the feed. I'm like, no. I'm gonna keep it good. You can see marble. You can see statues, bullfights. It's gonna be crazy. You have yachts
from the bulls,
ruins. Oh, we're going to Malta in one of the stops.
Oh, wow.
And I'm saving up money because I'm going to go on one of those excursions where you get to go see the ruts and all the ancient sites and stuff.
Real balls to go to Malta, by the way.
Well, hell yeah. Malta's a great place as long as you have a guaranteed escape.
Right.
If we've learned anything from European history.
Plus, there's a lot of Malta balls there. So.
I don't know how to say it in its original Latin, but Malta, a lovely place to die.
And the Falcons are awesome. That's
the Maltese Falcons. Yes, absolutely. I guarantee you the first stop off the ship is going to be a souvenir shop that sells nasty concrete made Maltese Falcons. Right,
yeah.
And everybody's buying them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look what I found.
That's
nobody has one of these.
It's so rare. Wow, that's crazy. You know, like it's
Roberta.
tested positive for lead and fentanyl. That's all this thing is made out of.
So so John, that's the
It's the
Instagram
drug
post.
mule.
You get one of those, but then you go out to the ruins place, cover that thing in a little bit of dirt, right? Like cover it.
That's
in
a good
dirt.
idea.
Yeah, and then you snap the picture of it. I found it.
Dude, you know what else I could do to really mess with the ancient alien types? Is I go all over South America and Central America all the time. Is stop at like one of the Aztec or Mayan gift shops and buy some of that crap and take that and go hide it in Malta.
No, yeah.
Those dudes will lose their mind.
Oh my God, that's so bro.
Like,
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's Coatulpec. They have the ancient skull of Coatulpec here.
The Mayans were here.
I knew it. We must be close to Atlantis.
You could
my
have a
God.
whole YouTube channel
Oh
on
my
this.
God.
Oh my
Oh,
Please
I'll do
God.
do
that.
this.
I will. I'm going to. I'm going to.
Oh,
I'm gonna. You know what? My next run up to Alaska, I'm gonna go buy like that Inuit
Totem pole.
native stuff. Like,
Right.
ooh, it's a Seattle Seahawk keychain
How
Buried.
did it here?
buried in Seville, outside the ancient Romans.
The
the
Mayans
Romans.
traveled in time and bet on the Seahawks to win the Super
right.
Bowl.
That's right.
Man.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Start making fake coins. Like take regular coins and just change the date on it with a Dremel power tool.
Oh, God. Oh.
Quarters, but change the face where it looks like Tom Brady. President Tom Brady from 2063.
Oh, earlier though.
Oh my Lord.
It's just crazy enough to work.
Now, so what? When you're doing these cruises, what is like? What's one of the best things about doing the cruises? Because I mean, I'm sure after a while, it's very tedious. It's your job. But,
Yeah,
what are some of the bonuses of just going out and doing these cruises?
Well, it's like when I was talking about the buffet earlier, how every option is possibly there. You know what I mean? Do you want to have a bacchanalian feast? Do you want to gorge yourself? Or, hey, look, there's a salad bar, which is also there.
Yeah.
So extremely healthy options are there. Vegetarian options are there. Or no options are there. You can just eat, you don't have to eat 4 times a day like everyone else does. Right. And that's a mindset you have to have is that you're at work. They're on vacation. Because what happens all too often is too many of us, you're vacation adjacent, so you start getting down like they get down, and you burn yourself out and you make bad decisions. So you got to keep your mind right. You try to find a routine. You get like discounts on coffee shop and stuff like that. So it's just like at home. I wake up, I stretch, whatnot, and then walk up to the Starbucks or Starbucks equivalent. $2 coffee, go find a nice place to sit. Yeah, you learn all the secret little hidey spots to avoid the crowds.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And then that it takes a while for them to find them on a longer cruise. So those first couple of days, like they don't know where the library is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a crow's nest. They can't find it yet. They'll find it eventually.
And you guys, you all have your own separate levels, right? You're not basically up on the main cabin levels. And
No, that's how it is on certain cruise lines. You're on the guest list, or you're on the crew list. So you're in the you're staying in crew areas, and you have access to all the crew stuff, and you just basically it's like Downton Abbey. It's upstairs, downstairs, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's exactly, there's a completely different world under a cruise ship. And I've been in that situation and enjoyed it. You just kind of hide out. You usually still have guest eating privileges, so it's not like you have to go down there and eat nothing but chicken knuckle soup all the time.
Right.
Or they'll have chicken legs
and chicken nugget for you.
They leave the chicken nuggets, but like with the feet on them still.
Right.
And by the way, it's not really chicken. It's
No.
It's okay. It tastes like it.
It's written in italics, so it's supposed to be said like chicken.
This was not finished by the first class passengers last night, so we're putting this out for you guys.
Side note on that is, all the chefs are international, and they put the little, like when they put the dish out, they have the little card with the name of the dish on it, and you can tell it's written by someone who either didn't write it themselves and dragged and dropped it from something, or there's someone who's very lost in translation, and it was supposed to say chicken jambalaya, but it said chicken ram-a-lamb, like the song Black Betty.
Oh yeah,
chicken rambalam. Oh, it was like it was like someone horribly misspelled even just the notion, the root of jambalaya to
Right.
rambalam. It's like, and I was like, dude, do you think you could special order lamb rambalam?
yeah, right.
It's black bean sauce.
And then you're going into a whole Revenge of the Nerds thing. It's a lamba, and
oh yeah, no, that's a different dish entirely. But most of the ones I work on now, I'm on the guest list, right? And that's one of the positives after COVID is they separate the entertainers who are on and off all the time, and just put us on a guest list. So yeah, I stay in a guest cabin, dude. It's cake. Yeah. It's cake.
Wow.
You will not catch me complaining about it, you know.
Nice.
But yeah, you know, you kind of make whatever day you want. A lot of times, like I said, I'm only home about a week and a half a month. So when I'm home, it's intense family time and intense catching up on, you know, the to-do list kind of stuff. And so it's just you know, buttholes and elbows, brother. While I'm home, I'm getting after it.
How do you
I burn out and go rest at
family?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
How do you keep in contact with your family while you're out on the road?
Oh, that's the best part. You don't. They don't think we have internet on the ship.
Right. Yeah. No, Tommy is all blacked out when he's out there, and he's on a ship, guys, can't.
Yeah, it really it really keeps problems down to a minimum. If I just come back, I come back like an ancient mariner, you know.
Right.
I was like, we just got back to the port in Nassau.
Or kind of like Doc from
John
Back to the Future.
That's right. How many of me progeny survive the winter?
Right.
Is the boy okay?
Right.
No, they all have.
I got the hook where me hand used to be.
Did not recognize the face of your old man, boy.
I was once just like you. You'll soon be like me, boy.
Look into my eyes, lad. See the future.
Man anymore, Mom.
That's right. I reckon I'll just stay at the Holiday Inn by the airport.
Right.
Doing 2 shows a week. Yeah.
That's right. I hope you like juggling, boy. That's me doing it with the hook now.
I was gonna say it's just kind of me throwing a rock around on one hand.
I'm no longer able to ply my trade, boy.
You'll have to carry it on. Come with me, lad. We'll sail the seas.
Oh God. No, but like all of the ships that I work on Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and Norwegian. They've got like super high speed internet. So, you know, like $10-20 a day, I can stream. Oh, I made sure they were outside. I said,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, matter of fact, they're starting to circle because it's getting close to take them to the pool for an hour time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No worries. In fact, we were just talking about now. Okay. Now, I've got it down here on the scroller, and for those listening at home, to find out where you're at or anything about the podcast after later, they can just go to www.johnwessling.com. Correct?
That will work. I like that you said the www.
I know. I'm old school.
Sure, you want to throw the HTTP : /
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
T by X9.
That's right.
Or we could go super old school and I could hold up a punch card, you know.
Yeah, that would be great.
Please open your browser on your internet-enabled machine.
Well, if you listen to any podcast, just go to whatever service you're on. We're on all the main ones: Spotify, Apple, just all of them. You just look for After Later, and on Twitter, it's about the only one we really use. I just checked that. It's AFTERL, the number 8, the letter ER.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
I try.
Fine, Mr. for everything, Wessling.
Well,
all right. No, that's awesome. Now you don't do it's just recorded podcast. Now how often do you air the show?
See, that's the best part.
That's truly random.
It comes out in bursts and spurts. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a confused old man having sex.
Yeah, and like when we get really good at it, when we're on a hot streak, like really putting out some good content, that's when we like to shut it down for about 2 months. Let it really like, whoa, easy boys, going downhill while breaks here. Yeah, we can't keep that up. Yeah. It's
Things is happening fast, kids.
well, luckily that the premise of the show, it's after later, it's a non-linear podcast, so what is now anyway in the digital world, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's everything's a time capsule. It's crazy. Yeah, we recorded an episode one time and we were like, we're both home for 3 or 4 days. Let's just pound out a couple of hours and just make some stuff up. And then we'll bank some for those days that we can't, so we'll have an extra week or so. And there was like some things that just got piled up in the drafts and we forgot about it and just got. And I went back and I found one and I was like, Tommy, this is going to be a test because we forgot about this episode and it's a year old. All the references are done. Let's see if our red hot Simone Biles takes still piss people off a year later. Let's see. And you know what? It's true. You let enough time go by, you can have hot takes on stuff and no one gets upset.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
No one listened either, but the 47 people didn't complain.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna be talking about this new thing that just came out. It's called a Tesla.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All electric car, man. It's crazy. They're probably not gonna sell worth a crap, but my God, they are the coolest things ever.
This guy's gonna start making rockets. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look like a giant penis. It's cute.
Right. Yeah.
It's awesome.
England's never gonna leave the EU. That's ridiculous. What a bad idea. Why are we even talking about this?
Right.
But we like to keep on topic. So
yeah.
Oh God, that's awesome. All right. So that's beautiful. So basically it's kind of what this show started out being and has stayed that way, as to where mine evolved into something completely non-random and really programmed and set in stone.
Sucks the joy right out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just pretty much sad.
That's all right. You know what? Paying bills and filling the fridge really help the bile go down, don't they?
Yeah.
It does. But hey, because we make so much money off this.
Well,
let's see. In fact, let's check our current.
Don't ever do it. I seriously believe that the national debt and inflation is built off of searching random names' net worth online.
Yeah,
because there's people who I know are homeless.
Right.
We are at a whopping $21.31, kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's not bad. It's in the black, bro.
That's right.
There's some major corporations don't run in the black. $24. And we're not even to Q3 yet.
Right.
We are living large. We're not ordering frozen pizza. We're getting DiGiorno's.
Wait, those are dollars? I thought Bitcoin. I thought you were going to say it was that many Bitcoins.
Yeah. Well, it could be. We haven't really established what kind of money
I don't think there's
here. It just says 21.31. So
that's not bad. That's a lot of Bitcoins.
Measure in there. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a new Bugatti with that money.
Right. We could be living large somewhere in Somalia.
I didn't know much about crypto when it first came out, and I still don't. But I had one of those mornings where I thought I was going to be a crypto millionaire, and that's when I learned that Bitcoin are not the same thing as Fortnite V-Bucks. I saw that V-Buck thing. My son was playing it, and it was like, we got 1,250? Whoa! And 50 grand a shot!
It's such an easy mistake. They're both digital currency.
Sense.
Come on, right?
It makes sense.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, but it was a good morning, though. It was a great morning.
Right. Yeah.
I felt good.
I felt rich for
I felt great.
a couple hours.
Oh, man. We went to Sonic for lunch. I was buying slushies, everybody.
We're getting extra tater tots, kids.
Hot dogs and onion rings. Come on.
Don't fill up, kids. Daddy's making Mrs. A's salsa green verde enchilada pile. It's going to be great.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Oh, John, this is awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, for all us landlubbers, are you going to be
Mhm.
performing anywhere soon?
Oh, God, I hope not. Not at those prices. Yeah, if I lose a bet, I might be near you sometime soon. No, I don't. Like through the end of the year, look, things just got back open. I am grinding at the sea because they're paying me the most.
Yeah.
So my schedule is
Right.
pretty much at sea through 23. But then I'm making a promise to myself. I'm gonna really pursue and do a lot more club work so that I can get back out in touch with the people and you go see a lot of places on land, because people ask me all the time, like, "Oh, you work on cruise ships? I bet you go on vacation on cruises all the time, huh? Take the family out and go on a cruise ship." Like, the last place I want to go when I get off work is back out on another ship.
Right.
I want to go to the goddamn mountains. You get a week off of work, you go sit at your desk.
Right.
I'm actually going to go sit in a hole in the ground
That's right.
somewhere, cover myself with dirt, and go, "Here's my safe spot."
That's right. I'm going to the desert. I'm going out to my dad's place in Alpine. It's going to be gorgeous.
There you go. See,
Not a
And,
boat in sight.
I don't even want to see water. I'm just gonna dry out for like a week and get dehydrated and.
But
Possibly.
there is plenty of my stuff online. You know, if you're out there and you want to get some of this John Wessling sweetness, if you can spell my name, which is right up there on the header of the show. Oh, it just went underneath me. I saw it go underneath me.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's sliding right underneath.
But don't over promote it too much. Look, I don't want to get the random Christian show wave. We are not built for traffic. Okay, look,
all 2 viewers right now. You don't want them flooding
we're
Facebook
like
page?
we're like a bouquet
listeners.
We're like a fancy restaurant. Okay, we only get about 15 covers at dinner. Okay, you show up with a party bus of 100 people. I don't think we're not ready. It's gonna.
I'm not big on the corporate events yet.
Just let me work a small room with a coffee stand.
And plus, we're on free hosting. So we can't.
Yeah.
Too many people show up. We're gonna get dinged for data.
Deal with the traffic spike for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
GoDaddy, they're getting real. Libsyn, they're very, very tough.
There we go. There we go. Well,
but this has been fun, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Hey, no, John, this has been
awesome,
absolutely awesome. And hey, man, we'd love to have you back on sometime if you could ever.
We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Listen, I'll throw in a
Let's not get
frozen
greedy.
pizza we can mail out to you. Well, we'll have Andy deliver.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, check your LinkedIn inbox later. I'll let you know if I'm coming back.
Oh my gosh! All right, hey kids, we got John Wessling here, comedian, the host of the After Later podcast with Tommy Drake. And now, John,
Yes.
I want to see. We got a little thing that we like to do towards the end of the show with our guests. It is called
Random questions of insanity.
Yes,
name.
it is.
Good name.
It's absolutely useless and means nothing. But
It's about $5,000
sounded
of pre-production right there.
That's right.
it took about a week to make. In fact, we actually had to kill the.
It broke the bank.
We had to kill the man after he recorded it. So, but it sounds cool. So,
Right.
but anyway, we'd like to, it's just a bunch of
Let's do it. I get
random
it.
questions.
I'm down. I'm not prepared randomly.
That's
do this.
the whole plan. Anyway, so where's my list? We have now, Andy. I know you'll know the reference to the first two questions. Are these good questions for him? Or
absolutely. No, absolutely.
all right,
Yeah.
beautiful. All right, so we like to start this off with a urine sample. So if you wouldn't mind, there's a vial right to your left.
Right.
You're in luck.
We do have to watch. Okay, so
I'll go ahead and forward my Cologuard box over to you too.
excellent.
I've been ahead of that game for a long time. I've been pooping in a box and sending it to the science for years.
And we're going back to the year 2020. All right.
There we go.
What is the best James Bond film?
I don't know if it holds up, but from what I remember and its effect on me, I gotta say For Your Eyes Only.
Oh,
okay.
Roger Moore.
I tell you what, I was a Roger Moore 007 kid growing up, so
Yeah.
I don't think he makes a lot of people's top list, but I prefer him over Sean Connery. in the role. Sorry to say it. I
Whoa.
don't dislike Sean Connery in the role, obviously, but I think it's more of a young aggro Sean Connery, James Bond. I think Roger Moore added a little age, a little maturity, a little more of the using the brain. Yeah, right.
That is very interesting because we've had a lot of different people. Especially the younger crowd obviously is very into Daniel Craig.
I think he's very good at it.
Well, and we've had a guy who's done research all about the Bonds, and he said that the Daniel Craig character is the closest to the original plan of what James Bond is supposed to be like. He's supposed to be dark. He's supposed to be gritty.
He's troubled and an addict, just like Sherlock Holmes, right?
Right. Yeah.
So many of the mainstream things kind of ignored that Sherlock Holmes was an opium addict. And James Bond was a bit of a drunk and suffered from PTSD horribly.
Right, like Iron Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So, what is your favorite sandwich, and what all is on it?
Well, the best sandwich is the sandwich that someone else makes for you.
Right.
I don't know what it is.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know. Right? You make your own sandwich, even if you bought every ingredient exactly right. There's something you have someone else makes the exact same sandwich and hands it to you. It tastes better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I'm really big into sandwiches, but I'm also pretty slutty with sandwiches. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I'll try them all.
Sure.
Dude, I mean, a high quality Philly cheesesteak that's like a gut bomb plug.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You know.
We're gonna have to hang out and party. We really are.
I'm searching Southwest right now for flights, man.
I'm telling you, this is
4 connections. I'll be there.
Well, on a boat. You got to take a boat.
But dude, I'll tell you what I've been digging on lately. Like, dude, remember original Subway was better than what it is now.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Remember when they used to cut the top out of it instead of cut it in the side?
Cut the channel.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they cut it that way, there was something different about how it was coming out. Probably back before ingredients were dirt cheap. But Jersey Mike's is my recent favorite.
Okay.
Just a big old Italian Jersey Mike's with all the oil and all
the fixings.
And where it ruins any shirt you're wearing, where there'll always be an oil spot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Do you get it with the cherry pepper relish?
I do, and I love it. That's right.
Oh yeah, no, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yep. No. I'm a fan. Like whenever I go to a sandwich place, I'm like, they're like, so what do you want on it? Everything.
Yeah.
And they're like, so what about this? Yes.
Everything you'll give me for free.
I said everything. Everything. That whole row. Yes. That. No, I don't want that. But that's about it. And
dude, I make a Nutella chocolate. Nutella peanut butter on toast for my kids.
And
it's just right. Like one time we ran out of jelly and all we had was Nutella. I'm like, kids, it's your lucky day, baby. You're gonna love this. That's like Monopoly when you get the card, a bank error in your favor, $100. Right. You know, it's like,
and then you're the kid's new hero. We're so glad when Dad's home. It's awesome. Don't ever leave us.
But I gave it like a weird name. I can't remember. It was a poop name. It had a poop name to the sandwich.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And that way my kids, which sandwich do you want? Which one is it? You know, the one with the chocolate and the Nutella.
Poop on the shingle.
Doesn't ring a bell. You want a poop sandwich? You want a poop sandwich?
All right.
Yes, I want a poop sandwich. All right, it's coming up.
Yes.
They grow on it. But I do prefer a cold sandwich, like a cold cut over a hot sandwich.
Yes,
if
sir.
A hot sandwich, I may as well get like I may as well eat steak or a burger.
Yeah. Absolutely. Which, okay, now we'll go into this debate real quick. Is a hamburger and a hot dog really a sandwich?
That's a good question. I don't know. Because here's the thing. Like, all right, so you got a burger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have like the spicy chicken sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is basically the same mechanism, but you don't call it a spicy chicken burger.
Right.
So, right? There's like a little bit of
there are some restaurants that have burgers in the sandwich section.
Well, they're fools because most of them have burgers in their own section.
That's true. You're not wrong.
So that one's tough, but I will say where conversation can be had is on the hot dog topic. Because I don't think a hot dog is a sandwich because of the connecting of the of the bun, right? Sometimes if you take a bite out of a hot dog and then the bun ruptures through the crack, now you have a sandwich.
Now
you
you have
go.
a sandwich.
Now you have a poverty sandwich. But I
So
do
then
believe
the original Subway wasn't a sandwich.
no, you're right. That I make that actually my argument is that technically, by definition, a hot dog is a taco.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. So that's
All right.
kind of that's where I've ended my thought with that.
Welcome to Random Philosophical Thoughts on
Right.
Food. All right. So, all right, Andy, go ahead and hit him with one.
Yeah, what was your favorite toy as a kid growing up?
Favorite toy as a kid? Huh. That's a good question. Let me think. I was more of a sporty kid than a toy kid,
Uh-huh.
but when I was little enough. That's a good one, man. I don't have an easy answer on that.
Okay.
Looking
All right.
back, I remember. Oh, dude, one time my dad. Oh boy, did he fucking. Oh, sorry, he made me upset. My bad. He got me good.
Yeah.
I wanted this particular Transformers pack
Uh-huh.
where it was like a big box. Like I knew the shape of the box and the relative
Right.
weight of the box.
No,
And-
I know where this is going and I hate it already.
And all of a sudden it's under the tree and I'm all like,
No.
I don't know what wrong with it. I don't know, the weight and all that. And my dad was, this is what I think it is. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
Right.
And I
Oh,
open
no.
it super excited, and it's a damn leather tooling kit.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? Like with all the different little hammer things to like.
Oh.
It was the lamest. And dude, me and my dad didn't have the relationship where I could be cranky about stuff, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
that's
didn't try to hide it at
awful.
all. I was like, "What the hell is this? This sucks," And
Yeah.
I remember he's like, "This is useful. This isn't some toy.
Right.
Like you're gonna play with like a child."
Yep.
You're
I was
going to
like
learn
a
a
child.
skill, son.
I was in fourth grade.
Man.
I was in fourth grade.
That's rough.
Like what I learned when I was in jail.
He's like, "Look, you can learn a trade with this.
Oh,
That's what you want
so
from a Christmas
terrible.
present.
Yeah.
Job
Yeah.
training."
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'll go work in the elf shop soon. That's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe that ruined my love of toys.
Sure.
Slave labor.
So yeah, my favorite toy is this Leatherman kit. It's great. I got to decorate the belt he beat me with. That doesn't come up in therapy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, good Lord.
God.
I got to put my own notch on it after he was done. Is this
Yeah.
getting bad enough yet?
Oh my God. Oh God. This has been revisiting childhood trauma with John Wessling.
Well,
Oh,
it does say
man.
insanity right over there.
Yeah.
It
That's
says
right.
insanity.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Oh God.
All right, what else you got?
Oh,
What else you got?
that's-
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm kind of afraid to ask anymore.
Oh.
A couple more of these will be a straight cry for help.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
I'm blinking to my friends in the NSA.
Wait, 3 means what? What is that the save me or
It's like it's a
go
comma.
away?
It's a comma.
Oh, okay. There we go.
In our
And
ordinance.
semicolon.
That's right.
Let's see. Okay. You have a choice to save the world, Iron Man or Batman. Who is it?
Iron Man.
Wrong
We're
answer.
So hanging out.
I mean, I love Batman. I got a kid named after Batman. So
Yeah.
But I mean, you made me pick in a hurry. I assume it's
It's always Iron Man.
It's
yeah. I
the
feel like
right
Iron
answer,
Man's
Kristian,
tech is
yeah,
more
but-
practical. Batman's stuff is
Oh.
more. I don't know. He's got like a. I don't know. It's like personal fetish kit kind of stuff.
Yeah, right.
You know, Batman's great at making stuff for Batman. Iron Man's replicable, right? Like he's already
Right.
made the Iron Fleet and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go with Iron Man.
So,
Okay.
all right. So now we're new best friends. And Andy,
Tommy's gonna be mad.
I know, right? Yeah. What's your biggest annoyance with travel right now?
My biggest annoyance of travel. Oh, this is an easy one. God, this is the softball question. I'm an aisle seat guy,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and people who don't take their backpack off
Oh yeah.
when they go down the aisle to their seat.
Sure.
And that's the one that
Oh,
you know,
and the
I just take a
clunking-
beating. It's just bam every time, bam. And evidently, it's everyone's first day with that backpack. They had no idea that it protrudes from the back. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Second place would be the roller bag lady, who has no understanding of spatial relationships and doesn't know that her 24-inch wide bag is not going to go through an 18-inch wide aisle. And this is the bank. Sorry about that. Sorry. Like, pick it up now. So that's probably the worst.
Okay.
Right there. Everything else I can kind of go with.
Oh my God, you just want to snap their neck and put them in this overhead storage.
I'm never done with her.
I had a funny airport bar moment. This is a quick one. Lady was nice and all, but obviously she's busy. And I was like, I need a beer. So what kind of beer you want? And I was like, I don't know. What's your favorite IPA? And she says, I don't have a favorite IPA. I was like, okay, I'll go with Bullet on the rocks. There's no way I'm going to order a beer from you now. I was so effectively just put right back. I don't have a favorite. Bartenders are like they're like strippers. They're skilled in lying to the customer for service benefit. She couldn't get there.
No.
She's like,
couldn't even just say, well, this is our most expensive beer.
That's usually the answer you get.
Right. Yeah.
All right. We got another one. Sorry.
Let's okay, real quick. What's better pet, cat or dog?
Say it again.
What's the better pet, cat or a dog?
I'm gonna surprise you here. I'm a cat person. I like. First off, let me say I like both. I've had both throughout my life. Love them both dearly, but drastically different energies.
Yeah.
And I still like dogs a lot. I will pet the hell out of any dog I see if it'll let me. Except not drug dogs. I've learned through traveling overseas. Don't
like the pets.
Don't pet the dog.
No.
All right. Look, if it says service animal on the vest, that you have to ask permission first. But if it's got official nomenclature and a rank and badges, and booties usually,
and possibly armed,
yeah, there's a comic I worked with once. She was famous for somewhere like Costa Rica, looking straight out of a CSI, extraction film, and she did the whole, oh, look at this little buddy, and like did the kneel down and give him the scruffy, and it was straight up murder, police dog. I think it ruins them. I think they can't serve after that. Like they're like, nope, you brought the happy boy, and he's wagging his tail. He can't, good conscience.
You just put the soul back in the dog. Great.
Yeah, but I like cats. I have a cat energy myself. I've always my temperament goes well. I'm good at petting cats. If you don't have cats, you don't know what that means.
As long as they like,
right? Yeah, right. I'm good. I get good energy with cats, and I like them because they're an apex predator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a small.
Absolutely.
It's nature's perfect killer above water, right?
Yeah.
And what I like about it is what dog people don't like about cats. Like, cat don't even care about you, right? Doesn't care at all about you. That to me, that's part of what I respect. I'm like, if this animal was the size of your dog, you would be scared to death to be around it. You know what I mean? If I had a house cat the size of a Labrador, that's a zoo animal. That will grab your child and take it to the top of a tree and eat it, and you can't stop it.
You just go, well, honey, we're making another one.
Yeah, you left the kid out near the cat, and that's what happens. Can't blame the cat. It's nature.
Can't blame the cat.
It's just nature. So the fact that you have a little one and you enter into a pact of like mutually assured destruction. Like it looks at you like, hey, primate, I get it. You could Hulk out, kill me, but I'm cool. You're cool. We cool. Man. Yeah. So I like cat energy, and they're good with kids. And I got a special cat I adopted during COVID because he looked like our favorite cat who died years ago, but he doesn't have a tail, and he's like a junkyard dog. He's all messed up in the head. Yeah. And but I love him dearly. He's half crazy and won't let you pick him up, but I love it. I love it. He's dangerous. He's dangerous.
You're right. Yeah.
I figured you're going to say just in case we ran out of food, we had the cat. So.
No.
Oh, well, yeah, or toilet paper.
Oh, good point. See, furry. They
I'm
wash
saying
themselves.
they're licking themselves clean 24 hours a day anyway. We'll give them some work.
Yeah,
you know?
give them something to work on. Yeah.
It's like the joke with the bear and the bunny rabbit.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, that's right. You're
Yeah.
first off.
Hey, little buddy foo-foo, does poo-poo stick to your fur? Nope.
No.
Come
And
on.
then throws it across the forest. I like the idea of the flying bunny rabbit. One of my favorites.
Oh, that's
Oh.
awesome. All right. Well, hey, listen, John, this has been an absolute blast. We need to get you back on whenever
Thank
you
you.
can spare some free time later
I'd
on.
love to.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for
Um,
having me,
this
boys. It was
is
fun
so much.
making hoot with you. I gotta run real quick because if I don't get these kids in
Absolutely.
the pool for at least 45 minutes, they're gonna stab me.
No,
Yeah.
do it, John.
Yeah,
Thank
do
you
it,
so
buddy.
much, man.
Thanks, guys. Thank you to the
so
listeners. You
much.
guys are awesome.
We appreciate you, brother. Have a great time, man. Peace.
Thank you.
All right, John Wessling, everybody. Oh yeah, let's applaud him out here. There we go. John Wessling. John Wessling. Oh my God, he's so funny, dude. That was just awesome. All right, well, Andy, this brings us to the conclusion of our show. And,
Yeah, we did it.
You know, we let the good times roll. As you
Man,
can hear in the background.
what a great episode too. We had Mrs. A
Mrs. A
gave
cooking.
us one of the easiest, possibly yummiest recipes that we all need to
my
replicate
gosh,
now.
dude. Yeah, it's
And-
amazing.
Yeah, and then I mean, shooting it up with John Wessling. God, he's so
Just-
funny.
Oh my gosh, he is just hilarious. I need to go on a cruise that he is on because oh my gosh, I was watching
Yeah.
clips of his, you know, of some of the stuff he's got recorded out on YouTube and whatnot. I was just laughing so
Oh
hard.
man, he's so great. It just, I mean, and you can tell his stream of consciousness, right?
Yeah, it's
like
just-
you know, all you need to do is just remind him of something, and immediately, like it's a bit.
he's rolling.
You know, it's so good, and it's just he's like that. Yeah. If anybody watching gets the ability to go see John, go do it. He's incredible.
yeah. You might just want to book a cruise just to go hang out and catch a couple of his shows because
Right.
oh my gosh, that's just worth it right there. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and then you know, sun and you know, relaxation and
I mean, come on.
and a hell of a buffet apparently. So
Right. Yeah. So just
food choices,
caution.
cool.
with
So-
caution. Though.
with caution. Go
With-
easy.
yeah, go easy
one
on the
genre at a time. Just-
Right. Yeah. Don't mix, you know.
It's tempting. It's
Go,
tempting.
yeah, it is very tempting, but go with a plan
right.
and
right.
execute
yeah,
the
let's-
plan.
Yes. Map it out. Map it out.
Exactly.
Work
Map it
it.
out.
Work it.
Work it.
All right, so that music means it is time for us to exit. We've had a wonderful, fantastic time with you all, and so appreciate you being with us. Now, next week, this man right here, Bishop Stevens, actor extraordinaire. He's going to be on the show, and he's going to be dropping some major news about what he's got going on, some big movie releases that he is in, that he is working on right now. So very
hey,
excited.
Chris, did you ever finish Dave Payton's movie, Thy Neighbor?
No, I never have gotten the chance yet. But
So Bishop gives the big speech at the end.
oh, he does.
Yeah. So he
spoiler alert.
spoiler alert. And so like, because I knew he was in the movie when I was watching the movie, and like I was just like, where's Bishop? And sure enough,
Yeah.
the end scene, he gives like a good 5 minutes, and like it's powerful. If you get the chance, pick up where you left off and finish off.
Yeah, because I
Before
saw
next
a clip. I got into where he started becoming part of the movie, and
Yeah.
then that's where the internet.
Well, you have 10 minutes left of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
wow. So I was
Yeah.
that close.
You were. Yeah.
Still, Dave Payton, awesome job on being a
man.
creepy guy. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
So good.
dude! Like he was like serious. We were all, me and my wife were both just like, oh,
Right.
I hope he's not like this in real life.
Oh man, he was so
Which no,
good.
he wasn't. He was awesome.
No, he's great. Yeah.
But all right, so Bishop Stevens
Bishop
next week
Stevens.
on the show, and we'll do some random testing of the old peeps, and
Oh, nice. Yeah.
got a couple of peeps and maybe some other surprises. Don't forget to donate to Run to Stop It through our Facebook page, and get a chance to win the signed book and CD from Jimmy Bratcher. right here. Far enough. Stories and songs. Can't wait to do it again next week. So, kids, thank you so much. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's for you, Andy. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
And we appreciate all you. Be good to each other. Take care of each other. We love you. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. And I'm just trying to find the incredible button.